Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Random Sheet podcast. Today, our topic of conversation is going to be music, and I think we're going to start on our favourite genres of music. Do you want to go on yours first?
Why did my brain just go blank?
Jesus.
I have notes, and everything just went, no.
The three genres I have are rap, pop rap, if that's even like a different thing, and pop rock.
Ooh, so I have rock, alternative rock, rap, pop. And yeah, that would be it really. I love pop music.
Rock and alternative rock, what's even the difference?
Well, like, rock is like, I don't know, I'd be more into like...
Give me two artist examples.
Oh, rock, my opinion, rock would be like Metallica, Iron Maiden.
Thank God, I thought you were going to say Biffy Clyro.
No, like that. And then alternative rock would be Biffy, Green Day.
What would you put 21 Pilots as?
Fuck off. Like if
Would you put them as rock at all?
No, not even slightly. Not even alternative rock.
What about they dabble in some rock with some of their songs?
Yeah, but you could say that about anyone. You could say Biffy dabble in pop with some of their songs. You could say, you know, it's just... Those are my main genres. If you were to look at my Spotify, you would see rock.
Would you say rock is your number one?
No, I'd say alternative rock would be my number one.
I was
Biffy.
Because like, what rock do you listen to?
Oh, very rarely.
Yeah.
I do. I love it. I enjoy it, and I grew up on it, but I don't.
But see, would you not? I suppose is pop rock kind of the same as alternative rock?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Because I was kind of putting "Bullet for My Valentine" in the pop rock kind of section.
I'd say they were heavy.
Rock. Not at all.
Not like heavy metal, but I'd say they'd be rock.
Or metal. There's way too many fucking genres of music.
But if you listened to like the 21 Pilots fan base, they'd be like, oh, 21 Pilots genre is like schizophrenic hip-hop pop rock.
Yeah, but that's like a whole different thing, getting into 21 Pilots fan base.
That's true.
Yeah. That's like its own world on its own.
It is. I don't know what they'd be doing, really. I don't know. I would say they're...
Weird.
Yeah. They have a genre, but it's like everybody says it's different.
Can't define them by
I would just say alternative. I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say alternative rock or whatever. It's just alternative.
Most not weird 21 Pilots fans would just say they're alternative.
Yeah. Or pop, even. No.
Anyone who's not looking for an underlie.
Yeah.
Under their underlies.
Don't even talk about that.
The main three artists I was using an example for my genres would be Eminem for rap, John Bellion for pop rap, and Bullet for My Valentine is pop rock, because I don't think they're... Maybe not pop rock, maybe that's like too soft.
I feel like you're offending them.
Metal is probably more what they'd be.
Yeah.
They're not like proper rock. They have very few songs that are actually heavy.
Really?
Like they're more of their songs are sing songs, because I don't like heavy rock. Like I don't like. Do you know the fucking screaming that sounds like they're vomiting?
That's screamo. That's I go.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. They have like maybe 2 or 3 songs like that I somewhat enjoy. Not really, just because it's them.
Depends the mood I'm in.
Yeah, I know.
If I can understand them when they're screaming, it's fine.
I think Bullet for My Valentine in general are very mood dependent for me.
Yeah, you very rarely listen to them, but I do think you do love them.
They're so hard compared to the rest of the stuff I listen to.
Yeah, and it's so random.
I mean, John Bellion and like pop rap in general is just easy listening. You can just lob it on and sing along to it.
No, I don't think John Bellion... Well, yeah, it's easily busy.
Easily listen.
It's easy listening, but it's not mind-numbing. Like, you know... It's pop.
It's not like repetitive same shit over and over.
Yeah.
Like some stuff is.
Like I completely enjoy that kind of stuff as well.
But I just mean easy listening as in like you don't have to... You don't really have to like concentrate and listen to it. You can just put it on and enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to formulate my own words. It just never works for me.
It's always a good start when you're doing a podcast.
Yeah, I know. I can't.
Just thinking in my head, just not saying anything, just sitting here.
Learn. Realise. See, we can go so long on music, that's the thing. Biffy, if you started, like, when I started listening to Biffy, I think in about 2010? 2009? Somewhere around there. I think it was just after Puzzle came out, maybe. Yeah. And if you go back to, like, the very start of their discography, like, to, like, Vertigo of Bliss or something like that.
Oh, jeez, I've never even heard of that.
Black and Sky, I think, was their first album. And it's actually one of my favourites. So they went from Black and Sky, which is just normal. It goes between, like, heavy rock, loads of guitar, to, like, soft acoustic songs. And then they went on to, like, I don't know, is it Infinity Land? I don't know the order of their discography. They're my favourite band, but I just don't know. There's millions.
I was about to say, don't they have a lot of albums?
They do. And I think their new one is their 8th. But anyway.
It's not that many.
Anyway. They go from, like, one extreme to the other. Like,
like heavy to soft, kind of.
Yeah, like Vertigo of Bliss, I can't really listen to it.
Is it heavy?
Yeah, I don't think there's a single song on it that I'm like, oh yeah, I like that one.
It was like different types of music for different, like, branches of different people.
Yeah, exactly. And then some people are like, oh, Vertigo of Bliss is the best album. You're never going to please everyone, like, and even
they
if...
have albums to please a couple of different, like, genres.
Yeah, but they still enjoyed making them.
Yeah.
But it's just, they're two different bands, or they're like 3 or 4 different bands. Like, you could listen to one Biffy album and...
It sound completely different.
Yeah, like, if you listen to Ellipsis and then you go back and listen to Infinity Land or something like that, like, they're not the same. It's Simon's voice, it's Ben's voice, it's their drums and guitars, but it's just completely different. So, I'd obviously avoid those ones, because I don't enjoy those ones. Yeah. But then, that doesn't make me any less of a fan.
I feel like as well, because I know it's an example with Biffy and I know it's an example with, like, Jon Bellion as well, that an artist needs one of those, like you said earlier, brain numbing songs to get more exposure. Like, once they get on the radio, then people know the name, then people will look them up. Like, it's like with Biffy, it was Many of Horror, wasn't it? Isn't that
it would be that one or
their one main
one.
And then Jon Bellion did it with All Time Low.
All Time Low. Biffy, or 21 Pilots did it with Stressed Out and Heathens.
Yeah. Well, Heathens was just...
That was just a movie one. They couldn't help that, really. Yeah. But, like, it just blew up. Do you know, I think everybody's like, oh, when people say that a band sold out, it annoys me. Because that's their purpose. They're supposed to get exposure. They're supposed to get as many listeners as they can.
I think it would make sense to say a band sold out if it was an entire album of shit like that. But it was one song. And it makes sense to do one song, because you want one song on the radio to get more exposure, to get more fans in.
But I don't understand why anybody would even be annoyed with it.
No, me neither.
It's your band is still there. They're making more music. Yeah. Like, fair enough.
Life's getting better from my favourite band. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, how dare they?
Yeah.
How dare they
make money?
Be appreciated for their art.
Yeah.
Do you want them just to stay in this tiny bubble where only you and, like, 500 people know them?
Yeah.
They're never going to go anywhere. What's the point? And then,
is it not nice to say to somebody, oh, my favourite band is this, and they're like, oh yeah, I like them too, not who the fuck is that?
Yeah. Or yeah, like, even if I turned around to somebody and I was like, yeah, 21 Pilots is my favourite band. And they're like, oh yeah, I know that song, Stressed Out. Like, I'll be like, oh.
That one.
Yeah, but, oh, you should try this other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, whereas going, oh, who are they? Like, and then going, oh, there's this one really good song, listen to this. And they're like, no. At least they know kind of what it's about. Like, I remember a guy in school, I would never have put him down as a guy who listened to 21 Pilots. And then one day I was just scrolling through my Twitter feed and he had tweeted, I think it was after Stressed Out or something, or maybe Fairly Local. And he was just like, oh, 21 Pilots aren't that bad. And I was like, oh my God, yes, yes. I'm going to be controversial now. And this is more like for people who actually know me. I think my top 3 at the moment, it used to always be Biffy, 21 Pilots, yeah.
Okay.
Biffy and 21 Pilots were always my top 2. But after much deliberation...
I don't think I could make a top anything of...
It's Biffy Clyro,
right.
Jon Bellion,
Right.
And then 21 Pilots. Just because, like, I don't know, man.
Need to get a John Bellion tattoo.
John Bellion. Yeah, and I was thinking that when I was coming around the green screen a second ago, I was thinking that, and I was like, I don't have a John Bellion tattoo. But
What would you even
Jesus.
get?
Oh,
You just get low.
like that man, every single thing he puts out blows me away. Everything. Oh, I actually can't even put it into words. Like 21 Pilots, they're close to my heart. Like, they helped me through way more than any other band ever has. They have. Like, I feel like 21 Pilots lyrics and issues are so close to me. But then Biffy Clyro, I kind of grew up with them. They were my band. My mom got into them after I got into them. Then my dad got into them. Do you know, Biffy Clyro kind of just brought me to, is me. And then 21 Pilots helped me through all my shittest years. And now John Bellion, he's just...
You're welcome.
He's such an artist.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Fuck off.
I introduced her to John Bellion, so, you know.
I didn't like him at the start.
Yeah, because you're
He
sweating.
played All Time Low, and I was just like...
It's because that's just what you do. You play the radio song first.
I think the more you played it, the more I was like, oh,
Yeah.
oh. But then...
You can't even lie and say you don't still jam to it.
Oh, I jammed to it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, we
It's
listened...
overplayed to fuck, but still.
What's the name of the album?
Oh, I couldn't even.
Oh!
All his albums are weird names.
But no, what's that album called? I have, like, the separation, the definition. Glory Sound Prep. What's that? Human Condition.
That's the one.
So-
I have that on a hoodie.
Yeah, when we listened to the Human Condition, I was like, no, this is ridiculous. Then we went to see him, and he played fucking Jim Morrison.
Oh, saucy. When we didn't know it.
We didn't know it,
And
it
he
was...
didn't play when we went to see him again, and we did know it.
Yeah, and it's like one of my favourite songs. Oh, if you haven't listened to John Bellion, if you're into, like, basically, he's just a mashup.
If you're into music at all.
Yeah, if you like
'cause
music,
he does a bit of everything.
just listen to him.
Apart from rock, that's probably the one thing he doesn't do.
No, he's very electronic, kind of.
Yeah.
He uses, like, what are those things? A synth?
Soundboard.
Soundboards? Yeah. He uses soundboards a lot. Oh, that man.
And him live is amazing too, because he does like everything by himself.
Do you know
He's
people...
a bit like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
You know the way he records a thing and then plays it on loop and then records another thing and does that whole thing.
I think
John does that with a soundboard.
the thing about his
Except he beatboxes it.
concerts is it's not a karaoke.
John Bellion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, like,
'Cause
you
he
go-
does his own, he does his songs in concert his own way.
They're
Like,
not...
He won't do it the same way it's played on the album.
It's not like just a replay of the studio recording with all the fans singing along. Most of the time you won't even be able to sing along with him because you don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
You don't know what note he's going to hit or what way he's going to sing it or if
The
he's
chorus is usually the same, which is usually the bit you sing along to. But
Yeah.
then the verses are all like his own live way of doing it. It's
Oh, I
different.
get goosebumps thinking about it. Like, oh, I've never been that excited to see someone live. Because I knew he would absolutely blow me out of the water.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never...
He's very good, very good.
That's not...
I feel like I want to see Bullet from a Valentine live as well.
I wouldn't then. I wouldn't want to go.
Why?
I don't listen to them.
You don't listen to them?
No.
Well, yeah.
I only know that one song.
That's understandable then, isn't
Tears
it?
don't fall, they crash from me. What's that song called? Tears Don't Fall.
Yeah.
There
See,
you go.
there was a perfect tour going around for me and JD not so long ago. They're not doing it anymore.
What?
Because it was Slipknot and Bullet from a Valentine.
Oh.
Yeah. Imagine the type of fans that would have been at that though, and then you'd have me and JD.
Yes. JD this big.
People go, what's that got to do with it?
Can you
racist.
JD
I'm
in a mosh
defending my
pit?
homie right now.
JD in a mosh pit.
That's what's it called? Sizism?
Can you imagine JD standing in a mosh pit?
Yes, knocking people out left,
Yeah,
right,
he would.
centre.
He'd be
Yeah.
uh.
God damn it.
I feel, sorry, JD. That's this is my sincere
I'm
apology.
standing up for you, JD. Don't worry about it, bro. I got you.
I feel so bad now.
Fuck's sake. And another thing needs to happen is we need to go to an
Eminem concert.
Yeah.
He needs to come to Ireland.
It's not going to happen.
Exactly.
We can go to England.
It's so expensive.
Right.
How much are his tickets usually? Price point, go. How much was the most you've paid? The last time you went to see him
I'm
was...
sure they were both like 80 something. That's not even that much.
You're paying.
Right, class. I would gladly pay 160 euro to see Eminem.
Yeah, no, same. I'd just be afraid
I mean,
of...
the first one was Slain, and it was absolute super hot fire because of all the people that were there. He had like all of Shady Records there
I know.
and Chance the Rapper.
You always talk about this.
It's too much. I can't deal. And JD wasn't there because he wasn't allowed to go.
Wasn't allowed?
Fuck my life, yeah. I can't remember who it was. His mom or his dad wouldn't let him go, or both of them. I went with Tyler.
Oh, I just burped.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was a great bonding moment for me and Tyler, but that was about it.
You haven't talked since.
Yeah. We shared that moment and there was no going back after that. And then I saw him again in Wembley as well. Which was super hot fire.
That was in July of like 2014.
You only know that because of the poster.
No, I only know that because we were talking, and it was like 2 weeks after we started talking.
Oh.
You went with
Then I left.
Katrina.
And you shouldn't have come back.
What do you mean?
Should have just gotten Eminem's briefcase or something. Because he has a briefcase.
Oh! I thought you said then you left and you stopped talking to me and you shouldn't have come back.
Right.
I was
Class.
like... 5 years later.
We just broke up live on podcast right there.
Oh, okay.
God fucking damn.
What's your opinion on pop music then? Like, I know it's one of your, like, chart music.
Depends on chart music. Shite. Fucking hate it all. 90% of it.
Feel like that
maybe
is-
not all of it.
That's
just
such a
90% of it.
narrow-minded
That's shite.
thing. You can still enjoy it.
Yeah, some of it. Most of it's shite.
You could literally say that Godzilla is a chart song now, because it's always played on the charts.
Yeah, but that's different.
No, it's not.
No, this is very different.
Ariana
Most chart
Grande.
music is there because it hits the club and makes people go ns.
Ariana Grande is on charts all the time.
Yeah.
One of our favourites.
Yeah. That's the 10%.
No, I don't think so. I think if people that turn around and go, oh, say now if somebody is like, oh, my favourite song is this fucking Anne-Marie, Ciao Adios.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the fucking one-hit wonders.
That's not
That
the
90%
charts.
of the charts are made up of.
Oh, okay.
And people go, oh, this is my favourite song. And then you go, who the fuck, what other song did this person do?
Yeah.
It's
Let's
like,
see.
well,
I'm going to see what the charts are at the moment.
there's Newt.
Charts. Will I do Ireland?
Aren't Spotify charts like way better though?
No, they're the real charts, no?
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Stop it. Wham. No, because Spotify has only, I think, recently started being counted towards the charts. Because it used to be album sales.
How shit is that?
Yeah.
What's the point? I
don't know.
I only buy albums of like my favourites. And that's only to support them. I don't actually listen to the discs.
I think they included... Oh no, it was iTunes buys was most of the charts. Like if
That's
you bought
shocking.
the single.
This is your daily update with the most played tracks in Ireland right now. So what people are listening to on Spotify.
Yeah.
So I'd say that would be that. I'd consider that
Probably close enough to the charts, but...
like number 1 is Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
I don't know what
I haven't heard it either. Number 2 is some...
I feel like most of the songs as well
Remix.
you have to be listening to the radio a lot to know. Or like have the music channel on in work.
Yeah. I don't know. I enjoy the charts. Like
Yeah, I enjoy some of it.
I could sit
But it
there.
also doesn't help that it's played over and over and over by everyone and it's burnt out and then you get sick of fucking hearing it.
Yeah.
That's what happens with me most of the time. I'm like, oh, this song's on again. Sick, cool, wanna die.
Yeah. But you know when you're talking to someone and you're like, oh, I like pop music. And they're like, pop isn't music. Oh, somebody else wrote that song and she's just
John
singing
Bellion
it.
could most definitely be considered pop.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm just like,
I
stop
call him pop rap.
being such a tit about other people's music tastes. Because it doesn't affect you.
You know, you can't say pop's not a...
It's when people are like, oh, it's not... Like, my dad, basically. Sorry, Dad. I'm going to call you out now. All the time. That's not music. Like, why isn't it music? Do you listen to it? It's music.
Yeah, why though? Why is it not music?
Oh, because
Does he give a reason?
it's hasn't been written by them or because someone else... Like, yeah, it's... Oh...
No.
I feel like it's always, like, rock fans.
Dennis, I need a better reason for why it's not music, right? Explain yourself.
Like, my dad will sit at home and he'll produce a track.
Yeah.
Because he enjoys doing it. That's music. You just made music.
Yeah. Yeah, but he'd say he wrote it and produced it. Well, not wrote it. But
Someone still, like, pop
it.
music, like, oh, I can't think of, like, a generic pop person at the moment. Fucking, I don't know. But even if they didn't write and produce it, it's still music. Someone wrote and produced it. Someone put the effort in. Fair enough. Someone else is getting all the credit.
I wouldn't get on board with the fact that if you didn't write and produce it, it's not
music.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
I feel...
That means a couple of people have come together and made this as a project.
The music industry is shit. The pop industry is shit.
Yeah.
Not the genre.
Yeah, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
That's just like companies and fucking people working there taking advantage of everyone.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. That's a whole thing. Like, who had the most recent... Was it Kesha or someone?
Kesha.
Maybe not most recent, but the biggest.
Was there one with Little Mix? There was some girl
No, I
band.
think that was just them being ridiculed online.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't
Because I remember that whole thing as well.
But I feel pop music, like, it can put you into such a good mood. And, like, even the charts music, if you're getting ready to go out and...
That's what I have written down for John Bellion, actually, is party and happy jams.
Yeah.
That's what he is. That's what pop music is.
Yeah, exactly.
Boots and cats.
Boots and cats and oh, I'm going to have a good night and I can still relate to these lyrics and blah, 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 blah.
I mean, it doesn't all have to be deep shit.
No.
It doesn't all have to have, like, some specific meaning. I mean, dubstep is nothing if that was the case. If song had to have meaning and had to have some direction or something behind it, then dubstep wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Dubstep is just noise.
It doesn't have to be like...
Now, I'm not dissing dubstep because I love dubstep, so...
I like...
Rest in peace, Skrillex, because he stopped doing it properly.
My brain is hurting.
I feel like you're trying to comprehend too many thoughts at once.
Yeah. Like 21 Pilots, you can sit there and you can be like, whoa, these lyrics are deep. Like...
That would be exhausting if you just listen to that kind of music all the time.
Yeah. Oh, what did he mean when he said, my name's Blurryface?
Like, sometimes even with an Eminem song, it'll take me, like, 4 or 5 listens to actually, like, properly listen to what he's saying, because, like, there'd be some line that has a double meaning, and I'm like, oh, it means this as well.
Oh, you mean like
Hilarious.
me 4 weeks later?
Yeah.
When I come to you and I'm like, oh my god, ha! And you're like, what?
Yeah, but with you, it's like the most obvious line.
Takes you 3 listens and there's me 4 weeks later writing it out, deciphering it, like, what does it mean?
Googling what all the meanings of this word
exactly. are. It's like, dark, or is it called Darkness?
Yeah.
Is it just called Darkness?
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's because, like, the whole song is that.
Yeah, and I didn't realise until, obviously, I know the point of it is you're
There's
not
actually a
supposed-
lot in Little Engine as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Little engine go. That's the only part I know.
Oh, it hurts. Stop it.
Are we being demonetized?
Stop.
They probably
Oh,
won't even
wow.
pick up on it.
Because it was so accurate.
It's so good.
Whoa.
They actually think it was Eminem.
Sounds like we actually played the song.
Eminem in our podcast.
Jesus Christ.
Ah.
Another thing I wanted to say is what I use a lot, which I don't think you use a lot, because you seem to, like, when you're looking for new music, you'll either ask me about something,
Yeah.
or I'll just force it on you anyway,
Yeah.
because I know I'm better than you, and or you tweet it out or something. But I use Spotify's Discover thing a lot, which I think is fucking fantastic.
There's a couple of songs that I've actually, more recently I've started using it.
Because Spotify, more than anything else, obviously only if you're a Spotify user, I think iTunes is getting better at it now as well, or Apple Music. Spotify, more than anything else, knows exactly what you listen to and knows your exact, like, flavour in music. And
I use,
its Discover thing seems to, like, pretty much be on point with giving you artists that it knows you'll like.
Is that like the playlist, the Discover Weekly one?
No, I don't use that at all.
See, because I use Artist Radio.
Yeah, that's good as well.
That's what I
sometimes.
use. What is
Just
happening?
when-
What's happening?
Oh, it's a shadow, probably.
It's annoying. Oh, I don't know. Sorry. But I just, like, say now I'm listening to Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah, because that actually rarely comes up for me because I usually have the album on repeat. But if you turn off repeat,
Oh,
the
yeah.
album runs out
Yeah.
and then it'll go to, like, say, John Bellion Radio.
But it's the same with your playlists. If I'm playing a playlist and it runs out.
Class.
Wow. Do I
Just
even...
open Spotify to have this come up, boys. Can you see it all? Likely not. You know, what if I turn off? Absolutely exposing us here, but here we go. How do I even...
Can you even...
Donk. Donk. Exposed!
Ah!
It made no difference.
It made no difference.
I just exposed us for no reason.
Cool.
Class, well, it says that I'm a top Eminem fan worldwide, so, get on my level, boys. I'm one of the top 2% fans, boys. Hit play on their radio.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Then, I thought,
And new releases for you is good as well, because it keeps you in the loop with all the artists that you
as
follow.
much as I love music, I am so lazy.
No, I was trying to find new music.
Yeah, oh.
See, I'm always on it then, though. Although it's often only when there hasn't been a new release recently. I'm like, right, I need to find other people now.
I do. It's usually
to loads of random
when
shit.
I get sick of my playlist or when I get sick of what I'm currently listening to. And then...
Oh yeah, look, there's one. Ooh. I found a new song. That's what I'm saying. B.O.B.
Pennywise.
Back at it again with B.O.B.
B.O.B.
fam.
Oh my god.
See, similar... That's actually the first time I've ever seen that, but... There's loads of new stuff if you just scroll down a bit.
Is that in your home?
Yeah.
Let's see what I have there.
Similar to Futurist. That's new. I've never actually seen similar.
Yeah, but it's so different. No, I don't want
to try.
Relax and Unwind.
New releases for
Made
you.
for Sophie, Uniquely Yours, Editor's Picks, Podcasts, Pop. Popular new releases, My Heavy Rotation, Trending. See? There's not much there, for me. All based on my recent listening, fair enough. Sad songs.
Wow. Podcast, right? Keep going.
And then it's ended.
Oh, dead.
Exactly. I feel like Android, Spotify is so
when you
much
have an Android,
worse.
it's
I'm
just
getting an
shite.
iPhone again, and
Absolute donkey
so
shite,
sick of
bro.
it.
We're both getting new phones at the end of the year, so.
Yeah. Oh. I feel.
But yeah, that's how I discover most of my music. So that's actually how I discovered John Bellion as well. Pretty sure I was in the city looking through random or listening to random songs.
See, and then I think right, and this is going to sound so horrible on you.
Oh, right.
Anytime I find a song that I absolutely jive to, I'm like, Luke, listen to this, and you're like, no, that's shit.
It's because it usually is.
It
you have a
isn't.
completely different taste in music.
Yeah, and then 4 weeks later, you're like, oh my god, I love this song, and I'm like,
oh yeah, once a fucking year.
yeah, but still, it just puts me off finding new things. I'm just like, I don't care anymore. He's gonna give me
Find
something
new
I
things
like.
for yourself.
Yeah, but then I feel like I can't just play it out, or I can't play it in the car because you don't enjoy it, and then I'm like,
Right, well it's my car, so drown.
I can still play something. Yeah.
Yeah, if I like it as well.
No.
Right.
You play shit I don't like.
Cool. In my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still there. I
Class.
can endure it.
When have I played something that you don't like in the car?
There's that one little Wayne song.
Need like a
I
tumbleweed
hate.
going past.
Is it Funeral?
It's probably Mahogany.
No, I think it's
No, it's
Funeral.
not.
I'll do a funeral. That one. I don't like it. When he screams at the start.
You hurt my soul. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
But the car has also actually helped me revive my CD collection.
Yeah. They were
'Cause
kind of
CD collections, I'm pretty sure for most people right now, gather dust. Unless you have a car.
mine. Mine's there.
Where else would you even play it? It's not like anybody has a fucking
I
CD
don't.
player nowadays.
We used to.
We have the CD player up in the shed, but we've now replaced that with a giant Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah.
Bluetooth and Spotify is the worst thing to ever happen to CDs.
But they're so convenient.
What?
Bluetooth,
Oh, Bluetooth.
Bluetooth and Spotify.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have an entire library of every song ever, not just...
You have premium and you
what
have
bought.
everything.
Yeah.
And even if you don't have premium, you just have to deal with ads and stuff and not being able to, or only being able to shuffle, which is the weirdest feature.
Yeah, I know. You
Why-
can't actually pick what you listen to unless you pay.
Yeah, we're just gonna play this for you. You can't stop us.
Good way of finding out new music.
Yeah, that's fair.
And finding out great deals on ads in between.
Does music help your moods?
Help my mood.
Yeah. Like if you get into a bad mood.
I usually put on music depending on my mood, so...
Yeah, that's me.
I wouldn't say I put on... Like, if I'm annoyed about something, I wouldn't put on a song to get me not annoyed.
Yeah.
I'd put on a song that would probably make me more angry.
I only, yeah.
Like, if I was angry, I'd put on
Eminem.
Bullet or Eminem.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to kill something. Right. And then that just kind of burns out of my system.
Exactly. I don't think, like, fair enough, like, 21 Pilots helped me, but that was because I was just able to listen to songs that I related to.
Yeah.
It wasn't as if I listened to it and I was cured. Or I listened to it and, yeah.
I think both of us, if we wake up in the morning and are in a good mood, would slap on some John Bellion. And just be like,
John Bellion and Quinn.
Let's fucking go for the day, boys.
Yeah. All the time. But that's most mornings, to be fair.
Yeah.
But if I'm not in a good mood in the morning, I don't want to listen to music.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, fuck it.
Yeah. But that's just if you're tired. You don't want loud noises playing in your ears.
I feel like when you're younger, you're a lot more inclined to be like, oh, this music saved my life.
That's just more drama.
That was me.
Dramatic.
100% me.
It's very gothy, isn't it?
Yeah. But like, it can. Do you know, there's people out there that feel completely alone and then they listen to a song and they're like, oh, I'm not alone.
Yeah.
This person is going through exactly what I'm going through.
Yeah, it's not like it's
or some version
absolutely
of it.
far-fetched or anything.
Yeah.
It's just, oftentimes, it's people being over the top about how much they love an artist.
That's me most of the time. John Bellion. Oh, that... He's... The first artist to leave me speechless. But he's a bit of an arrogant prick.
Is he?
I think he is. I think he knows exactly how good he is, and which is amazing. But the thing with this whole I'm deleting my tweets after tweeting
I knew that was what you were going to bring up. Jesus fucking Christ. Nobody cares.
Why
just
tweet?
You.
Why tweet in the first place if you're just going to delete it? Why be...
Look how many people are brought down by people digging into their past. Oh, look, you tweeted this thing 75 years ago. You're a racist.
I don't think that's why he does it.
Oh, look, you tweeted this thing 75 years ago. You're a whammon beater.
I don't think that's why he does it. I'm pretty sure he said it before. He just doesn't like social media.
Yeah.
Why use it then?
Why not?
He doesn't like it. Why be so...
Why be so bothered about it?
I know. It just pisses me off.
He tweets, you get to see his tweet. Then
I don't get to see his
scroll
tweet.
back and see his tweet.
I don't get to see his tweet. Most of the time his tweets are like this long and you can't actually open it and it isn't fully in my notification.
Poor Mike is getting abused here.
So I'm like, great, he said something about socks, but I can't see all of it. Why delete that?
Because he doesn't want a history of what he said.
Oh, don't say it then.
So you'd rather he just didn't use it at all?
Yeah.
That would be shit.
I don't get to see his tweets anyway. It's the exact same.
You just bother because you don't get to nose into his shit.
Yeah.
Which is probably what he's trying to avoid.
Yeah.
He's trying to avoid you. How does that make you feel?
Can't avoid me. I will find him.
I am inevitable.
Yeah, I'm inevitable.
God damn it. I had something to say now a while ago and I forgot.
There's a piece of dirt on the monitor and I keep thinking it's on my face and I'm like...
Oh, it's to do with Spotify. Because... to do with Spotify, like, counting towards album sales and all this shit. Because people are always on about how Eminem's career is on the huge decline and all this shit. But it's like, there's still as many people listening to him. There's just not as many people buying his CD because nobody fucking buys CDs anymore.
So that it actually
if you count Spotify streams in with album sales, that's an accurate number of how... Or, like, even count how many people have saved the album on Spotify.
Yeah. Yeah.
People will save an album on Spotify instead of buying it in the store. And I know they can do both as well, so that would, like, higher the number. But if you start counting artists like that instead, it would be way more accurate. Because, of course, he started, like, back early 2000. I know he started before that, but he got big in, like, 2000. And that's when fucking cassettes were still being bought. And albums were just coming out. So, obviously, everyone was buying the album.
Yeah, because that was the only way.
Streaming.
Yeah.
So, obviously, he was huge in album sales then. And isn't now because nobody even fucking buys CDs anymore. So
people only buy CDs of... Like, I think people collect vinyls. But they don't collect CDs.
Yeah, but I mean, CDs are starting to become more of a collector's item than anything else now.
Yeah, I know.
It's either you buy a CD because you want every, like, album physical of the artist, like I do. Or you buy it to play in the car. But even now, most people can just Bluetooth on their radio or use the aux in their car.
Yeah.
So wouldn't even buy an album now still.
It's like the music industry isn't listening to how people are listening to their music.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Literally.
Not the artists,
They need
obviously.
to fucking come into the modern era with the rest of us. It doesn't make sense to not count Spotify and not count iTunes. What's the point?
Is it even? I can't imagine that it's hard to see how many times a song has been streamed. It
No,
comes
sure,
up.
it's on the top of Spotify.
Yeah.
How many monthly listeners they have and everything. They have everything tracked. People need to fucking use it. It's just they've only recently started putting it in the charts, which is outrageous.
I feel, yeah. I think as well as I'm getting older, my 24 years,
50 years old, here I am now.
I'm getting sick of like intricate album announcements and
Yeah, but your artist taste is very heavy on that.
it's so annoying. Why am I
Like your
drawn to
favorite,
it?
two of your actually John Bellion kind of does it as well. He doesn't say much about the album.
Yeah, but he gives. I don't mind like the song teasers like every day, but like 21 Pilots and their decrypt this hidden website and figure and maybe in about 6
Biffy
months.
do it as well. It's just not as
Biffy
extreme.
only just started doing. They've never done it before.
Oh, well.
That was the only time, and it was so annoying. So they dropped like this. They started sending people these cryptic postcards that just had a URL in the back, and it was Biffy Clyro / Instant History, which we eventually, after like 2 weeks, found out was the name of the single.
I mean, to be fair, it's a great way to get the fans.
Yeah, but it was
interested in investigating the album.
way drawn out. Way drawn out. It should have been like people started posting that they got the postcards. Okay, they're getting it. Then they were like, fair enough, there was updates to the website. Cool. But then there was nothing for about 4 days.
Yeah, but then that keeps the fans like, where's the song?
It's so annoying.
And now you have the hype for the song. And then they probably blew up on that fucking radio station with people coming to listen
Radio
to it.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
It's a popular radio station anyway, but
Maybe it's because
they brought more people there.
I'm like, maybe if a different artist that I wasn't so into and so eager to listen to did it, I'd probably just be like, oh, grand.
Yeah, because you just wait.
Yeah. But with Biffy, I'm just like,
Yeah.
like they still, and then they released the album, or released the single, and he was like, oh, we can't tell you the name of the album. I'm like, just tell us the name of the fucking album.
Yeah, but that's the record label.
But then, yeah, and they're constantly referring to it as Opus 8. And I'm
It's
like,
like when
is
a
it called
YouTuber
this?
fucking...
Is that an acronym?
Is that not just because of their 8th album? That has something
Probably,
to do
but
with
what's
that.
Opus mean?
I don't know.
Someone tell me what Opus means. I can't be bothered Googling.
Album 8. That's the name. Confirmed.
Please no. Album 8, Biffy Clyro.
Right, do we have much more?
I think I'm done. Let me pop
Yeah,
out my
I think I'm
notes. Nope. Covered everything.
The only other thing I'd even want to touch on is strange music, but then that's like another 10,
That could be a segment.
10 15 minutes
That could be a
onto it,
whole
so-
podcast by itself, and I'd just sit here listening.
Which they're on the decline now, and it hurts my fucking brain. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. We'll have to wait and see, but...
What do you mean they're on the decline?
But they seem to be fucking over every artist.
Stop. You're
Like
going to
every other
You're
artist.
starting. You're gonna.
No.
We're gonna go on for another 15-20 minutes.
Like fucking Darren or Dareen or...
Oh,
however
that
the
guy,
fuck he pronounces his
Dareen.
name. His album was done for 2 years, and they didn't put it out. So he just kind of took it and did it himself. Illegally.
That's mental.
Yeah.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know. There's a lot of rumours about how they release albums around Tech 9. Like if Tech 9's doing an album,
They won't.
everyone else has to wait. Yeah. Yeah.
That's. What about Chris?
Well, I don't know anymore because
I feel like Tech and Chris.
they have the whole new fucking thing now where they do EPs.
Yeah.
And like if you add all the EPs together,
It's
there's
an
the
album.
album, and the album comes out eventually. Woo, yay. It's weird.
That is the weirdest.
Hate it because then you've heard the entire album and then the album comes out. Like, well, none of this is new anymore.
I have a headache.
So that's why they have so much music coming out now. There's little EPs all the time.
I don't even see it. Like.
We see Tech and Chris because I play it all the time.
Yeah, and Wreck.
Rex not
And-
doing. Rex apparently got 2 albums coming that he was going to do last year. And
What are
didn't
they
do.
called?
Rex albums.
No,
I was gonna say, there isn't
that
any.
other guy.
And he did a freestyle every week last year, so.
Ubi and.
Ubi, stop.
What is it? Ubi?
Ubi.
Ubi.
Godamus, Sescrew.
Ubi.
Jesus
Says crew.
Christ.
What's the other guy's name?
Godamus. I just said
Godamus.
it.
Ubi.
Ubi und Ubi und Godamus. Jeez.
And in my head, I was like, Ubi sounds weird.
No,
Ubiquitous.
Yeah. Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Godamus has actually a EP coming out on his own now, so
And they stop with the EPs.
we'll see how that goes.
It's maybe they're trying to put out
Ice
these.
Cream is a jam.
Yeah,
Ice Cream.
I feel like you someday like your playlist turns into just Strange every now and again. And I'm just
Now
like,
it's just Eminem.
yeah,
And some other, actually, it's Eminem and Strange. It's pretty much
exactly.
the
I don't
entire
like it at the
thing, really.
moment. No, yeah, I listen to my own one now, which is shocking. I need to update it.
Of course it is. It's
Oh,
not
I
my
leave
one.
things in there for like months.
Now, see, I clear out my
Like, I
playlist
think
and
I
put it
still
in the playlist
have-
all the time.
Let me see.
Do you guys have a playlist that you listen to, by the way, or do you? Like, I'm pretty sure that's what most people do, right? You have like a playlist of songs that you listen to right now. Not just you listen to this
no.
album and then this.
It's
album.
actually okay. I still have crop circles in there, but that's a jam.
Yeah, it took me a while. It took me some willpower to get that out of there.
No, I can't.
I had to pry it out
I
with a fucking
can't.
wrench.
Listen to Crop Circles by John Bellion.
Okay.
Or listen
That's the
to...
ending
What's
note,
the
is
other
it?
one? Good Things Fall Apart.
Or just any John Bellion songs, really.
No,
Listen
yeah.
to the entire
Just go.
Separation album.
Separation, The Definition.
It's fucking class.
Listen to Ooh and Luxury.
Oh, wait, which one's Separation?
Separation is the blue one, no?
Oh, Definition then. That's the one I was thinking of.
I'm going to double check.
Definition's the white one, right? Why are you using your phone like this?
I don't know.
Like an old person. Ooh.
The Definition, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, translation through speakers as well.
Dead.
Oh, no! Dead Man Walking.
Dead.
What
Okay.
Up Snow?
Please.
Sorry.
I need to put like a fucking foam thing around the speaker or something. Jesus Christ.
He's been making music for
You know what?
7
I should have
years.
fucking done it like this.
He's been making music for 7 years. You're making me feel bad. I'm just going to start whispering.
So that's it from us, guys. That's the podcast over.
Thank you for listening to The Random Sheet. See you soon.
Goodbye.